All right, today we're back, and you have to pardon the road noise. I got the shop door open today, but this weed eater came in. It's a Craftsman WS 2200. It's 25cc two-stroke. It's a straight shaft, and customer said it wouldn't run. So I brought it in, and I did the simple stuff first. Sprayed some starting fluid in it, and it kind of attempted to start, but not really. So I checked for spark. I have spark. Checked compression. It has 120 psi. So it's got plenty. It has way more than enough compression to get started. So I had this apart and I put it back together, and I'll show you what I found wrong with it. After everything I tried, I took off this back cover. What I thought was wrong with this thing is not what I thought that was wrong. So we are going to take this back cover off, and I'll show you what I found. All right, so you have 4 screws on the back of this cover. This one, there is one in the hole right by my thumb, and then another one underneath. So we'll just hurry up and zip them out. All right, so we got the 4 screws out, and I noticed that the one down in the bottom didn't want to come out. It felt like it was spinning. So when I took off this cover, I seen that this was snapped off. This hooks to this. So I figured maybe it cracked it or something. You know, maybe it cracked it, I don't know. So we'll take off these 2 screws, and then I'll show you what I found from there. All right, so we got the cover off, and I figured maybe there would have been a crack or something there, and nothing's there. So I held it up to this light. You can probably see that. There's holes wore through this. Look at that. And then I was looking, and it shouldn't look like that. So the crank or something was riding on this, and it caused a hole to wear through. So now that I got this off, I finally got the replacement part in. Now, just to let you know, if this happens to you and you have to order this, especially from places like ereplacement.com, it took them forever to get this sent to me. So, and I couldn't find it on Amazon or anything, so I had no choice but to go there. But I'll look at the crank and see why it was doing that, and then we'll get it all put back together and see if it runs, which it should. So stay tuned. All right, so I found something that is kind of interesting about this model. I got the back off. I kind of pulled the engine off, and just for the hell of it, I smacked it down on the rubber with this side down, and this pin fell out. This pin hooks to your, this pin slides into your piston rod and then into your crank. And there isn't much wear on it, but from how loose everything is, it feels like it is a free-floating pin, which is a terrible design on their part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some red Loctite, I'm going to smear it around here real thin, I'm going to push it in, and then let it sit for a while, and then we will go from there. Alright, correction. I really don't think I can use red Loctite on this, because the temperature the engine gets exceeds what the temperature rating for red Loctite is. So I guess it's just going to be a free-floating pin until then. God, it's a terrible design. Alright, so we got everything put back together. We put the new crankcase cover on it. I still don't like the fact that that's a free-floating pin, but it is what it is, I guess. So let's start it, see if it runs. All right, and there you go. I'll let the owner know about the free floating pin. My suggestion to him is, I mean, it's in good shape. I just don't know how long these things last for. This thing doesn't seem like it's that old, but I'd probably tell him to sell this and use that money towards a better one. But anyways, if you like the video, like it, share, subscribe if you're new. Let me know if you learned anything. Thanks for watching.